Prosecutors say it's a case of lethal opportunity, a cover-up, and premeditated murder. And it's our top story tonight at 6. Good evening, I'm Siobhan Klepfer. A high-profile trial is underway in Lansing. Brad Cornea is in court to face murder charges in connection to the disappearance of an MSU student in 2008. It is a story that we have been covering for more than a decade here at 6 News. And our Sherry Jones has been following this case since Krista Luth went missing. Sherry was in the court today and has more on what happened. Sherry?
Siobhan, Brad Cornea's trial is now underway in Circuit Court Judge Joyce Dragonchuk's courtroom. Ingham County Chief Assistant Prosecutor Bill Crino gave his opening statements this morning, describing what led up to the evening of November 11, 2008. That is the last time Krista Luth was seen alive. In the more than 14 years since then, her body has never been found. But investigators say that Cornea has always been the prime suspect. And now the prosecution says it has enough evidence to convict him of first-degree premeditated murder. At the time of her disappearance, Krista Luth was dating Brad Cornea, which is what initially brought him under suspicion. Authorities later found a driver's license and smashed cell phone that belonged to Luth along US 127 near the same spot that Cornea's car broke down the night she went missing. The first witness called to the stand today with Luth's father, Roy. And after trying to reach Krista for several days after the 11th and never hearing back from her, he drove to Lansing and went inside her apartment. While he did not find Krista, what he did see was alarming.
What, if anything, was Krista's relationship with her cat, Moe, if you can tell us, please?
Inseparable.
What, if anything, did you observe about Moe when you were inside the apartment that day?
Well, I mean, she's friendly, but she just didn't have any food or water.
And what, if anything, about what you observed with Moe caused you some concern that day?
Oh, Krista would never leave a cat without food and water.
Right. How concerned were you after you saw Moe inside the apartment with no food or water?
Very, very concerned.
Following Roy Luth's testimony, investigators who have worked on the case over the last decade were called to the witness stand to share what they remember about the days after her disappearance. Cornea is currently in prison serving a sentence on an unrelated felony conviction. The trial will resume again on Thursday.